Welcome back to the first 50. Let's meet command number 7. Last lesson, file told us a file was text. Great. But Tom doesn't just want to know it's text. He wants to actually read it. He tweaked something in his Bash RC last week, and now he needs a 30-second peek to confirm it's saved correctly. No editor, no risk of accidental edits. Just show me what's inside. That's exactly what cat does. So what does cat actually do? It prints. That's the whole story. It grabs the file's contents and dumps them straight to your terminal, the entire file, instantly, no ceremony. The name comes from concatenate because cat can stitch files together, but honestly, 99% of the time you'll just point it at one file to peek inside. And unlike VI or Nano, cat never opens the file. It just reads and shows. Think of it as a photocopier. The original stays untouched, a copy appears on screen, and you're back at the prompt, done. So let's actually try it. Just like file and CD, cat needs a target, something to act on. You type cat, a space, then the file name, and hit enter. Watch what happens here. Notes.txt spills onto the screen. Buy milk, call mom, finish the Linux course, and instantly you're back at the prompt. No quit key, no escape sequence, no mode to exit. Cat prints and steps aside. That press Q to quit behavior? That's coming next, with less. Here's the honest truth about cat. It's amazing, but only for the right files. The rule is simple. If it fits on your screen, cat is perfect. Reach for it on config files like .bashrc, short notes, code snippets, readmes. But for system logs running thousands of lines, long source files, or anything binary, skip it. You'll flood your terminal with garbage. A quick trick. Run WCL on the file first. Under 50 lines, cat away. Over 1,000, that's a job for less. Now let's make cat smarter with 3 options you'll see everywhere. First, cat adds line numbers before each line, perfect for sharing code snippets or pointing someone to line 42 in a bug report. Second, passing multiple files like cat A txt B txt reveals cat's original purpose, concatenation, stitching files together into one stream. And third, cat out new txt flips it around, type your text, hit Ctrl+D, and you've created a file without ever opening an editor. Let's see this in action with Tom. It's Tuesday evening. He just added a new alias to his Bash RC, and before spawning a fresh shell to test it, he wants a quick sanity check. He runs file first, confirms it's ASCII text, safe to read, then cats it out. There it is, alias gs equals git status, sitting right where he typed it. 2 commands, 3 seconds, total peace of mind. Now Tom did one smart thing that saved him a headache. He checked with file first. Skip that step, and here's what awaits you. Run cat on a JPEG, an executable, an archive, and your terminal vomits raw bytes, random symbols, beeps, garbled formatting, sometimes a fully scrambled prompt that only the reset command can rescue. The fix is simple, and it's the habit we've been building. Check before you cat. If file says ASCII text, you're golden. Anything else? Reach for the right tool instead. And that habit, check before you cat, is actually our first power pairing. File tells you what's safe to read, then cat reads it. That's combo 1. Combo 2. When a file is too long for cat to handle gracefully, you reach for less, which paginates the same content into a controlled view, and that's exactly where we're headed next. Combo 3, further down the road, pipe cat into grep to filter for just the lines you care about. 3 small partnerships used daily by everyone on the terminal. But before we move on, your turn. 3 tiny exercises, about 3 minutes total. Grab a file you don't mind peeking at, like your .bashrc. First, plain cat. Type cat tilde/.bashrc, hit enter, and watch the whole file flash by. Second, add the N flag for numbered lines. Same content, now with line numbers. Third, pass 2 file names at once and watch them print back-to-back as one stream. That last one? That's the concatenate hiding inside cat. And that's lesson 7 in the bag. You can officially read any text file on a Linux system. Remember the 4 takeaways? Cat means concatenate and print. Dashing gives you line numbers, always check a file's type before catting it, and for anything long, reach for less instead. Which is exactly where we're headed next. Lesson 8, Less, the tool that turns long files into something you can actually navigate. See you there.